Today is just a short update on what's going on with the Wishbone frame project. As I said last time, I hadn't quite decided for sure where to cut off the frame tubes. And so you can see, cut it off right in front of the saddle here to get back to good tube material. And I decided to go ahead and cut it off in between the two saddles. Unfortunately, well, I can't say I was overly surprised, but I was wondering if this frame tube was bent or had a hump here. And sure enough, when I cut that loose, you can see here, I'm leveled up on the trans plate. And then when you move it over to the fifth mount, it's off by a couple degrees. Sure enough, the transmission doesn't sit tight there. It's up on this edge and it touches on this corner and down here. So this thing has to be bent down a couple degrees, and it's the old triangulation. It's just a teeny tiny bit here, but by the time you get out here where the front motor mount is, it's probably an inch or more off. So this has to be dealt with right now. So I'm going to take this thing back to my buddies at the body shop, and we're going to warm that thing up, bend it down. I'm going to use the transmission as a gauge to make sure it's sitting flat, and then we'll continue moving forward. I'm having adapter pins made to get from the old tube to this new tube material. I'm making my own front frame rails. I had leftover curves from an earlier frame that I saved. And so those things are getting started on. That's nice straight tube. And then also, I got my sidecar loops, which are Wishbone frame specific, and Wishbone frame front tubes. You can see on these have the dents where the horn mount goes. Probably got to put that kind of stuff on there. Again, it's a chopper frame, but the details are still nice. So until I get some pins made and until I get that little piece of tube bent down, that'll be the update from now, but we're definitely making progress.